It was good, baby, baby. It's your boy caliwave. We about to check out this video. Basically, being black at a gas station, cause you know it's something crazy being black everywhere you go. So
What's going on, man? Are you hanging out? Are you meeting somebody? Are you waiting on somebody? Are you lost?
I live out here.
So right now, what it falls under is loitering. So loitering, yes.
Welcome back to Audit Zone. Today, we have a case of...
ooh, I love these audit pages, man. Audit zone, audit the auditor. Man, I just love it. It's just harass that quick trip. I'm telling you, man. It's always something, bro. It looks like that's probably in Atlanta, cause that quick trip right next to the Waffle House. It's probably in Atlanta or something. But we got Quick Trip here, best gas station ever, if you ain't know. But yeah, this is a crazy. I love audit the auditor. It happens to everybody, so it's not just black people. But the gas station stuff seems to happen.
Officers interrogating a black man for hanging out in an area they don't want him to be. On June 4th, 2021, 3 officers of Locust Grove Police in Henry County claimed they stood at a distance for about 30 minutes while observing YouTuber Hellcat Infamous. They noticed this guy parked his car and was making phone calls at the Quick Trip gas station for what they claimed to be an extended period. When they could no longer tolerate his staying at the station, Deputy Nicole Colleen Pitts led her other 2 colleagues to approach this YouTuber and interrogate him about his activities at the place. Before we continue, let me shout out to Hellcat Infamous for sharing this video on his YouTube channel.
Shows up with a 54 male at Quick Trip, now white Dodge Charger.
Isn't that crazy though? Like the audacity. Like you guys are at Quick Trip. You guys were there for 30 minutes watching someone else who was also there for 30 minutes. It's not a problem with you guys being there for 30 minutes, but it is a problem with them being there. Doesn't seem like the people at Quick Trip called on them or anything. I've literally, it sounds crazy, but been to a date on a Quick Trip parking lot, chilling in the back of my truck. They have seats outside of there. It's food, it's drinks. Like you could literally just hang out at a Quick Trip all day and eat and drink and just talk on your phone or do whatever you want. Like literally, that's how much shit they have inside of Quick Trips. So it's crazy.
Oh, it's gonna be a minute?
What's going on, man? Are you hanging out? Are you meeting somebody? Are you waiting on somebody? Are you lost?
I live out here.
So the reason I'm asking, we've been here how long? Probably 20 minutes.
30 minutes.
30 minutes.
Yeah,
You hadn't got any gas. You hadn't gone in and got any food. You parked at a gas pump, and I know the tank's not on this side. It's on the other side, right?
No, I'm gonna take this stuff gas.
So what are you doing?
I'm just chilling. I don't want to go home yet. I can't sit in the parking lot. Cause I live out here.
Where you have some ID? Let me see your ID. Or is it in the car?
It's on me, but what's the problem?
Let me see your ID.
Sheesh, got the Justin Bieber haircut. Now she got that authority. Let me listen here. Let me just get her ID, okay? Okay. I don't know what you doing over here, partner. You live around here? I'm trying to figure that out, okay? I don't feel like you. I mean, I probably don't live over here, but I don't know if you live over here. Quick Trip.
I mean, you can make it super difficult, but you do
No,
have to give me your
I'm
ID.
just wondering why y'all. I've literally been on the phone just talking.
I know.
Go ahead and get your ID.
The question here is this: can officers approach you if they suspect that you're committing a crime? Well, since the landmark Supreme Court case Terry v. Ohio, 1968, officers of the United States have been given the power to Terry stop a civilian. According to the rulings of this case, under the Fourth Amendment of the U.S. Constitution, a police officer may stop a suspect on the street and frisk him or her without probable cause to arrest, if the police officer has a reasonable suspicion that the person has committed, is committing, or is about to commit a crime, and has a reasonable belief that the person may be armed and presently dangerous. The officers claimed that this YouTuber was loitering at the gas station and that the area was well known for narcotics and other criminal activities.
Get your ID, and then while you give us your ID, she can speak with you. But you need to identify yourself, so go and get your ID.
So right now what it falls under is loitering. So loitering, yes.
Yes.
Because like if you were like getting gas, waiting on somebody, like if you were doing anything other than just kind of like hanging out, it wouldn't be an issue.
Well, I've been on the phone.
We know.
So this is the crazy thing about loitering is that the gas station doesn't belong to them. It's not their gas station. It's not a substation. They're just customers just like him. They're also just on the property just like him. So why is it okay for you guys to hang out on the property and not him? What if he walked up to them and said the same thing? Like, hey, listen, you guys been hanging out for a while. Like, I ain't really seen y'all been doing much. Like, I'm gonna need to see all your ID, and I need to know where you guys live, and I need to know where you're going, because you've been on a quick trip lot just a little too long. Nobody called on this man. That's the crazy thing.
This area is known for narcotic activity. It's known for criminal activity. So that's another reason why we're speaking to you.
Why though? If it's known for narcotics and it's known for criminals, there's a bunch of other people. It's a whole RV back there. Why him? Why him? Right? Why? That's the thing. I could tell you a reason why, and it wouldn't even be reaching. It's 3 cops of a different race, of a race that gets stereotyped with a bunch of things. You know what I mean? And you know, he got dreads, he got a charger. They like, oh, he fit the profile. You know what I mean? So that's what it is. Like, that's how they do it. Well, you know, I mean, you kind of, you know, there's people, I arrested somebody before, and they were black, and they had a charger, and they had dreads, and they had drugs. So maybe you also, because you also. But then with that kind of crazy logic is, I'm sure you arrested somebody else who was white, who had a haircut like you, who also had drugs. So does that mean every white person is going to have drugs? No, it doesn't. It doesn't mean that. So you can't, like, man.
We want to make sure that's not afoot.
Right here, people will park. They'll go over there. They'll wait right here. They'll wait for somebody. They'll do shit like that.
And what? Under a
Bro,
street
you
light?
have no idea.
So,
Well,
Yes.
I live out here.
I believe you do.
wild shit.
You know, you have your ID with you.
Is the license or is the address on your license current? Is that
No.
your okay? What's your current address?
So, we can say that the accusation of loitering and the suspicion of drug-related crime was the articulable reasonable suspicion for approaching this YouTuber and interrogating him. However, this case didn't fit the accusation of loitering and drug-related crimes. This YouTuber was just making phone calls. Why should making calls for as long as you want in a publicly accessible place be considered loitering and drug crime? That doesn't make any sense. After checking his ID and finding no previous criminal records, the officers further interrogated him before leaving without any charges. This incident bordered on racial profiling.
Central 27.
Because, you know, everybody... If you,
Yeah,
if you know,
but I've never been, like,
Listen,
even, I know a lot of detectives.
if you notice the folks that come, they get their gas and they go.
Yeah,
Sure.
So, the state's definition of loitering is doing something not like the norm. Hanging out at the gas pump, not like the norm. You know what I'm saying? So we have to just kind of get out.
We don't have to do shit, bro. That's cap, big cap. We gotta listen. That ain't normal, okay? People don't hang out at gas stations. People most definitely hang out at Quick Trip. People most definitely hang out at the pump. People most definitely drive for hours and hours and hours to a state to another state and get out and stretch and just stand there. You know what I mean? They just stand, or they could talk on the phone. They could be lost. Any fucking thing. You don't approach them and ask them for an ID because people sell drugs in this area, and maybe you got drugs, and I need to know who you are just in case. Because if you got a drug charge, then I feel like it's probable cause to check you, because maybe you have drugs if you have had them before, right? No.
Now, if you like take off and run as soon as you see us over here,
but why would I do that?
well, so that's it. That would add to it, but you didn't, so it makes it look a lot better. You get what I'm saying?
But I literally come here all the time. I live here. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah, that's fine, but
That's
you
fine.
can't just... if you're not doing any business, if you're not getting gas, you're not
But I
going to
was
get
actually
food.
finna go in there. I just had a phone conversation.
Well, that's cool, but now that we've
Who the
had
fuck run Quick Trip? Do cops run Quick Trip, or is Quick Trip its own entity in business? Right? I believe Quick Trip is almost business. I don't believe cops could you can't come to Quick Trip. Like, no, that's not how it works. Cops don't even have substations in the area. If anything, some of them have a secondary, but now Quick Trip has actually started their own security. So it's going to be a lot less cops actually getting that secondary pay there, which is better than their normal pay at Quick Trip.
this communication, it's what they call dispelling the alarm. Now that we're able to figure out, okay, this guy doesn't have any issues or anything like that, then we can be by our merry way. But we never met you a day in our life. I've never met you.
I've never got.
He never fucking met them. He didn't come up harassing them. I never met you a day in my life, so I don't know if you're a good one or a bad one. Is basically what they saying. Like, come on, bro.
She's never met you. He's never met you. So we're just doing our jobs, what we're getting paid to do.
We just get paid to harass people, pretty much. I mean, we get paid to harass people. That's what it is. You know what I mean? Bro, it's a lot of good cops in the world, and it's a lot of fucking retarded cops. And these ones are retarded cops, and I wish this was Otter the Otter, because although he did nothing wrong, he was at the pump for elongated. That might have caused suspicion. No, I'm capping. You know how they be. But they get a fat D, bro, for these nuts, because they fucking suck them, okay? That's retarded. Anyways, I'm about to do some gaming. If you guys fuck with Animusha, check me out. Caliwave GG. That's my other page. On this page, like, subscribe, share. And yeah. I'm out.